Okay, Ryder, are you ready?
Okay, Ryder, you ready?
Are you ready, Ryder?
Right, Ryder?
Are you ready, Charlie?
Yeah.
You want me to help you with yours too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you mind?
We're just gonna wrap these balloons
Yeah.
with the newspaper.
Uh-oh.
That one might. Uh-oh.
The rice gained my boo-boo.
Yeah, so sweet. And you are so kind in thanking him.
In 2019, we outgrew our house, so we downsized to a home on wheels. We built out our Sprinter van and traveled the country until we decided to buy a property, a home on land. We are Marcus, Janie, Rhea, and Kaya.
The wheels.
Yeah, you'll get hurt.
Uh-huh.
I'm so scared right now. Okay, so we cleared out all of the weeds. Look to your left. All of that is being cleared. And ladies and gentlemen, if you look to your left and you're just making sure you took everything out of the house.
Yeah, ouch. So my niece Michaela.
Oh, hi.
We're cooking some food, some lunch. But then we just decided that we should probably rip the carpet out while cooking.
Michaela's fault.
Over here we have Tara, it's our neighbor. Katie, my sister. And Nathan, my nephew. What you doing, bud? Oh, I thought you were taking the walls out already.
So all of the tools that we have found lots of, we just put in here for
So
glue
organizing.
guns, plumbing stuff, saws, chemicals, wires.
That's good. So Nathan, he has an organizational system going on. Look at what him and Marcus have done. Cleared out this area.
There's also this extension cord goes outside, but the side that you put the side that you send power through is inside. So does it go to the fountain?
I don't know.
Is it just
The electrical stuff here is a trip.
It's all completely up to code. I'm certain of it. Everything is completely up to code and is safe and effective.
It's gonna blow up.
Tell me what you're doing, Kayla.
I'm making a bouquet for this vase so that when Rhea gets home, it will be very pretty for her.
Even though this place may be torn down eventually, we have decided it makes sense to use it for right now because the kitchen is completely functional, the bathroom is completely functional, even though it's not ideal. We realized, even if we don't live in here and try to make everything our home, we can still use the kitchen. We can still use the bathroom. We can still have guests here. But we're gonna work on this room here. This was gonna be, when we first looked at this house, we were like, okay, this will be Rhea's room. And so we're gonna it has the original hardwood floors. Everything else in the house has carpet put over the top of it. But we're just gonna clean this area up and make it a space so that way if we wanna stay here or we have guests that wanna stay here, we can. So we're just gonna make part of this place into a home in the interim of remodeling. And so I'm so grateful that I have people who like to make things homey, like Michaela. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Switch on top.
All right, bub, I'm taking a video to show. Look at this. I don't know if you can see the difference, but Nathan has been working on this all afternoon with Marcus, but mostly Nathan. Marcus will tell you, he said, I helped Nathan. But This is amazing. Thank you, bub.
She loves me too much.
Kaya, love me more! Kaya! Kaya, come here! Come here!
Oh, she loves Bobby more.
Privacy. You're not welcome here anymore. 1 second.
She's like, 1 second.
I shut Kaya out.
Oh, she missed her chance. Be loved by us.
Marcus cleaned out this room here. Still not ready to hang out in. Still need to treat the mold and make sure it's safe in here. We did pull out the carpet. We were ambitious. My niece Michaela scrubbed out the fridge so that we could use that. Marcus cleaned out the kitchen pretty good. We still need to clean out the cupboards. I did clean out. You can see the face of those ones are done, but you can see how dirty those are. And I did clean out one of the cabinets so we could have some dishes in here for when we have people over or when we're working. All right, truth. Time for truth, y'all. I mean, it's always time for truth, but a little bit hesitant. We are still hesitant about the little house. We have not really done anything. I'm trying to think of the last video, but I was at some point saying that we were getting ready to take the walls down. We have not. It still pretty much looks the same as to where still has a few things in here. We actually need to get that beautiful cover down. But we are just really hesitant and trying to understand and research asbestos and lead. You know, we already know about the mold, trying to make sure that we do everything right safety wise with mold, but just thinking through all of the different health concerns and trying to make sure that we do it right. So we are not digging into that. We are having a general contractor come over. Well, he's a retired general contractor that we met recently, and so he's willing to just come over and just look at it and see if he can offer us any advice. Marcus has spent so much time this week on the phone making appointments. We've had somebody from the health department come and test our well. We are waiting for the results for that. Somebody come and check out our septic system. We have phone calls in to look at the roof on the big house for roof repair. Also for the foundation, getting different quotes on that. We do have phone calls in for asbestos and lead testing, but holy moly, that stuff, that's expensive. These other ones, we also had a termite guy come by, a pest control. So a lot of these like estimates can be free when they just come by and look at things, but the asbestos and the lead are not. I think Marcus's quote that he got from somebody for the lead was like $600 just for the estimate, like no work. And then it's looking like the asbestos is going to be maybe about the same, a minimum of $345 on up. And so we're just trying to decide, like, is it worth the money? And is that the only option? Trying to understand, like, could this have asbestos in it? Could it have lead? We're just trying to understand all of this. So that's still kind of on hold. We still really haven't done anything. We obviously still have plenty of other things that we can be working on, but we're kind of getting, like anxious to work on that because we want to start being able to have a place to live here. But yeah, that's where we're at with that. We'll keep you filled in. And yeah, I'm sure y'all, anybody watching this, you guys probably have some tips and pointers and advice. So drop them in the comments below. We're so appreciative for any of that, and for community, so appreciative. We did end up getting a dumpster because we were debating on it. We were hoping we didn't have to throw a lot away, as I talked about in the first couple episodes. But come to find out, one of our friends, he was actually in the play with Rhea, and he does a men's Bible study with Marcus. He owns a company that has a dumpster, and so we were like, let's do it. And so they brought it over, and we have it for 10 days, which is part of we can do it for longer. It just costs more money, obviously. But we're also trying to, that's what makes it hard. We want to rip stuff out of the houses so that we can use this dumpster, because we've hardly put anything in there. Oh, sorry. Did I feel rain? I'm standing under a tree. Maybe it was just spitting on me. So we've hardly put anything in it, but we would love to be able to pull the carpet out and some of the walls, but we're just hesitant. So we'll probably end up having to get the dumpster again. We for sure will when we do the big house, but we did decide it was worth it. We did have quite a bit of stuff, and supporting our friend, and also his price was way more reasonable than the county or the city landfill. And remember how that lean-to was looking real good, cleaned out? We are going to change some things up. I'm going to take you into the shop and kind of show you our new plan. And that is important as you're going. You may have plans, but being flexible and readjusting, reevaluating as you start working on these projects. And I am going to come in here and start vacuuming and dusting, kind of cleaning off some of these shelves in this area. And then we'll start organizing all of the different items in the shop in here, rather than trying to put them out in the lean-to. So, and we've decided we're going to do that same thing. Anything within the house, we'll set up a staging area. We'll have multiple staging areas at the time, because it is just beginning to be, there's just too much stuff. So that was what Marcus and I are working on now. Oh my gosh, you guys look, he's shaved. He was feeling too burly, I guess. What were you feeling? You were feeling too
Shaggy.
Yeah. So doesn't he kind of look like Inigo Montoya? You killed my father. Prepare to die.
So going through, there's a whole bunch of children's books and things down here, and I found a Macmillan dictionary. This is what I had when I grew up as a kid. I know it's super nerdy, but this was the dictionary that I had, this exact same one.
Really? The picture, the cover, and everything?
The same book. So
Wow.
somehow he got it. But if you open it up, there's detailed descriptions and pictures and stuff like that.
They're beautiful pictures.
Yeah. So this was for me, it was probably 5th and 6th grade. It was very important in my education. So
Yay!
I am so learned because of this dictionary.
Good job. You did well.
Thank you.
You done good, kid.
Thank you. I do what I can.
I was gonna take a video of Marcus getting the curtain down, but he just did it and threw it on the ground.
Well, if you want to pick it up and bring it up to me, I'll do it again.
Started in this area and then totally got distracted. So I don't know that it looks much better. Probably worse. I'm not sure. But look at that beautiful sunset. Oh my goodness. Gorgeous.